for September 19th through September 21st of 2014. This is going to be Friday through Sunday, and it's brought to you by Nicholas. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually do a 3-day combination of a video where I'm doing 3-day weekend in a row. I usually do it just Saturday and Sunday together. But the thing that's going on with this week is there's not a lot of I'm grasping at straws to bring transits out to you that could be of significance, and the biggest thing that shows me is that things are just moving forward. You need to keep moving full speed ahead and get as much done as possible with the energy that's already been sort of set up for us in the cosmos. So it's really important you just keep go, and keep doing, especially with Mars and Sagittarius, that fire energy and bringing us more aligned, and especially with kind of like these powerful grand trine-ish situations going on with Jupiter, Mars, and Uranus. So, the planet of Friday is, for September 19, is Venus. The planet of Saturday is Saturn, and that's September 20th. And the planet for Sunday, September 21st, is the Sun. And so Venus is still going through its opposition to Chiron. She's sort of leaving now. Let's see what's going on. So she's kind of making this sextile to... I guess the big change that I haven't discussed is her making that sextile to Saturn. That could be good for money. I mean, it's also good. It's just good reminder to be kind of disciplined and structured with your meditation practice or with your intuitive practice, whatever that practice is where you draw things in to your life. You can bring that Saturn structure, and things can be very easy flowing with that right now. The other thing is so that's kind of, good way to align with your Venus energy on Friday is just to bring some structure to that beauty, bring some structure to your Venetian side. Saturday is Saturn day, but I always do my chores. That's what I always, me. So if you've been watching these videos, you know that's what Saturday is chores day. And then the best way to align with Saturn is to plan the work the plan, and really understand cause and effect. And then Sunday is Shine Day, so I'll definitely be watching the Broncos game. I live in Los Angeles, so I'll probably have to do it on the internet. But I'm a Denver transplant, so I grew up on that team, and I grew up watching them. So that's kind of the fun thing that I like to do on Sunday. So make sure that you do something fun and fulfilling for yourself, and something playful and light. Something that really shines your light and helps you vibrate. I have a lot of fifth house planets and energy, and so for me, I like to play. I like to do games. I like enjoyment and pleasure. And yeah, that just aligns with a lot of planetary energy in my chart. So yes. Any other major transits? The one thing I want to bring up is that Mars is squaring Neptune. And when Mars squares Neptune this weekend, it's all about one thing, it's a sort of a warning. It's just, where are you taking action really, really fast where you might be deceiving yourself? Really take stock in how you're using this power, because Mars is a very aggressive energy and Neptune's a very pretty spiritual thing. And when they come together, it can kind of be like that very pretty con artist or that very attractive psychic ability where you can really, really affect people with psychic ability depending on where this is in your chart. And so how are you using it, and are you being deceived by this energy in any way? Just take stock. Neptune is a good deception planet, and so sometimes it's fun to do things in a fast, aggressive style and not think about it. Shoot first and think later. But at this time and during this transit and for this weekend, just really take stock in how you're using that fire energy. And I think that's very important because that's the cards of the day. For September 19, Friday, we have the Page of Fire, and this is just playfulness. So we're going to have some access to this martial energy and that trine energy that I'm talking about with, the fire signs all having planets in them. And the call for the day, the card of the day to really align with it, it's, the tarot is asking you to be playful with it and be creative and be self-expressive. This woman is a peacock. and she's letting her peacock feathers fly, and she's letting herself fly, and it's just a good, I call it the U flag, let the U flag fly. So just a good day to keep aligning with this energy, and it's fire, so it isn't really overthinking about it. It is just the act of doing it that's going to be exhilarating and fulfilling. Sunday, our card of the day is the Creator, and this is the tempered energy. This is the light source that's used to actually cook something, or to do something positive, to heat the sword that welds it, and then you have the beautiful sword after you've heated it up, or whatever the creative force is that you're creating. This master is in control of it, and it just brings all life force to everything. It really reminds me of the sun. The sun is a solar energy that just fuels everything. I mean, the sun fuels the plants, and we eat the plants and receive that solar energy right into our stomach. I mean, it's a creative force that creates life, and if used incorrectly, it can destroy. But this card is very positive, and it's about us really knowing how to use our creative energy. So we're called to do that on Saturday. And then Sunday, the Hangman, the New Vision. This is the mystic card. This person's the mystic. The Hangman is the mystic. It's like the old shamans that go through, I've read in Joseph Campbell where the shamans, they literally have to die 3 times before they're considered a shaman. And I just think it's because you have to live outside the realms of the conventions of your culture to really understand reality. You have to really understand your cultural propositions and suppositions to really understand life, to be outside those bounds and not be affected by those bounds. You can then bring in this higher power into the world, into the people of your tribe. And, you don't get into the illusion that your life is just this petty thing, and it's this petty job, and it represents this symbolic things. I mean, whenever I use these tarot cards, there's just these powerful symbols really telling me what sort of that collective unconscious really thinks. And it thinks powerful, positive things about our week and good things that are coming. And it's all leading up to something better. And this cycle, as we've discussed, is in my previous videos, is all the signifying card of the week is the High Priestess. So this is a very passive, spiritual, feminine, and connecting to source sort of week. Monday you're this, and Saturday you're this. This is the story of the week. I mean, the cards are telling us the story. We've come from here to this. Look at how great. And then at the very end, we're blessed with the new vision. It looks like it's sacrifice, but it's just consciousness. It looks like we're sacrificing all week doing things we don't want to do, going in the doldrums. No. We're gonna be blessed with this new vision. And the astrology supporting that. I mean, I really think that there's something profound going on with that Mars square Neptune. I'd really encourage you to see where that's going on in your chart. And I just think of it as a charming kind of deceptive energy, because Mars is like that alpha male, and Neptune's like that very high spiritual planet. And so, don't dupe people, and don't be duped. Definitely use it in this the creator way. Create bonds and have fun. Let's do the 3 cards from the Wild Unknown and call it a weekend. I should be posting the weekly tarot video from next week soon. I think it's really important to get the weekly reading because it really helps you get a context. The problem, what I find with daily tarot videos, is they don't build an overall context very well, in terms of it's very it's the difference between tactical and strategy. Tactical is just like doing something you have to do in the moment to get it done efficiently and good. Strategy is like, why are you doing it? What's the overall purpose? And I hope by getting a weekly reading that you get more of like the flow of the entire week, what the tone, this is what we're building toward. If you forget every other card, just remember this week represents connecting to your higher priestess. And that gives you the strategy. And now you have the tactics. You're going to be going through emotions. You're going to be feeling outcasted. You're going to be going through comparison issues. You're going to be wondering about your past lives and falling back into your South Node before you can finally become playful and experience that square, that Mars square to Neptune. And before you get at the end of the week, all of that leads to that. The High Priestess led to this new vision. So the cards and the cards are setting us up, like anticipating that Nine of Air, that sorrow on Monday is very powerful. It's very helpful to me. Alright, the Ten of Wands is for Friday. The Ace of Cups is for Saturday. And the Mother of Cups is for Sunday. So I just think, like, the Ten of Wands, there's a whole bunch of wands sort of like just kind of mixed up and chaotic and out of order and in disarray. And it's holding back that light energy behind it, that light from shining in. So don't these are both fire cards. So it is the square of Neptune, Mars that can really thwart us on Friday. So remember to be playful with your fire energy. You have the ability to do this, because if you're not playful, it's going to go to this really fast. I love these. I love the Wild Unknown for clarifications. The Ace of Cups. You're going to use your. I mean, look at, it's kind of like there's sun coming into that cup. I mean, these cards work beautifully together. The sun, the Ace of Cups is that beginning, initial, that divine, that pure, that it's manifesting in the fresh, new, and uninhibited way. And yeah, it's just a good day to be emotional and creative and really connect with that creative fire side. It's just there's really nothing more to say except for just a positive Saturday coming in if you decide to use your creative energy like a master. And to me, it's like, wow, Sunday is just the epiphany of everything, because now you become the Queen of Cups, which is a loving, intuitive, mother-ish figure, which to me is very symbolic of what the High Priestess is. It's just actually becoming her. So, Sunday is going to be very graceful, very emotional, and, in terms of just being smart but generous with your emotions and kind. That's what water signs are all about. So you're going to definitely align with this feminine energy come Sunday. Everything's building up very positively, and it's all leading up to a great signifying card and a great new vision come Sunday. So I definitely hope you enjoyed these videos. I hope you get something out of them. I hope that, I apply this stuff all the time, and I apply this stuff when I watch people's videos online and they say do something. I usually try it, because that's what life is. That's what Zen Buddhism is. It's people think it's like the Eightfold Path and the Four Noble Truths, and those are the opening lines. Those are like the call to experiment. They tell you the first noble truth, and you have to go out and experience for yourself and come back to your master and tell him what you're doing and how you're doing it. It's just like an open gambit of the whole process, and that's what I like about divination and tarot as opposed to organized religion per se. Is I feel like when I go to organized religions and to church, I'm being lectured on what I need to do from an outside source and strictly moralistic values that they value. And it doesn't seem integrated. It doesn't seem like a call to action. It doesn't seem to, and it doesn't allow you to question. Where when you do divination and tarot and these more mystical religions and things, it's more of a call to action. It's more of a call to experimentation. It's more of a call to, through this rich tapestry of experience and symbols and language, what do you learn about yourself?